Chief there, Somanathan, congratulating the entire team of scientists, engineers, ISRO leadership. What a proud, proud moment this is for each and every one of them, their families, their loved ones, as billion-plus Indians join them in celebrating what is a landmark moment, the kind of scenes. All right, K. Sivan, the former ISRO chief, is now reacting. Let's listen in.
Success of this Chandrayaan-3 mission.
Also, the government was very much keen with you, sir. They were supporting in every moment of time.
Yes, definitely the government is with us and they are supporting, and they also will be very, very happy to see this happy moment.
Now, the countries like US and Russia and many other such space agent, biggest countries which we call, sir, they are also very keen, seems, sir, that to contact and have in touch with you after we are successful in the Chandrayaan-3.
Definitely, because this Chandrayaan-3, the science data, it is not only for India, it is for the global scientists. So this data that the scientists will be using globally, and they will discover some new things from this data. That way, it is interest for the entire global interest is there.
So you are very much thankful and you look very happy at this point of time, sir.
Yes, definitely. It's very happy that to see this one.
Sir, he wants to take one photo with you, sir. Okay.
And this is also a vindication of the dream which our forefather, which our founding father Vikram Sarabhai saw 6 decades ago. And the manner in which Vikram Sarabhai started the yatra on the carriage of a bicycle, and it's been a quantum leap in the recent few years. I think we owe to thank Prime Minister Modi for having made this possible. PM Modi unlocked the space and gave us this enabling milieu where we could give full outlet to our potentials, our aptitudes, our talents, and the results are there for all of you. We have reached the South Pole, which no one else had done.
Sir, were you nervous? We saw you timing your watch also. Were you nervous, sir?
Not nervous, but yes, of course, in this entire journey, all of us, there are some certain moments which I avoid more keenly than the other moments for all those who have been involved in this mission. Personally, for me, the first such occasion was when the Chandrayaan had to move out of the...
It's a matter of great pride, not just for me, for India, the scientists in ISRO, but for the entire world. It's not a small task to land on the South Pole with all the resources at our disposal. And I think the Indian scientists have created history, not just because they managed to do it, but also at the cost at which they have managed to do it. And I'm so happy, and I'm so happy for Nambi sir, because his Vikas engine has yet again proved to be the workhorse of ISRO. And I'm... this means a lot for Indian space industry, and I'm very, very glad that we are on the verge of creating such a spectacular piece of history, space history, and I'm praying hard like the rest of the country is.
Being given a full outlet, so he gave us a milieu where we could express ourselves, and today we have proved to the world we had all the talent, we had all the aptitude, we had all the capabilities. Maybe we didn't have the kind of an enabling milieu for which we were waiting. Prime Minister Modi made that happen. And within a short span, you have seen the wonders. We are now in the frontline nation. We have reached the South Pole. And now the world is looking up to us for cues. It's
Not just reach first ever country to be.
Absolutely. So gone are the days when India was expected to look up to the other countries for cues. Now the other countries, some of them who had started the space journey much before us, are actually looking up to us for cues, for pictures, for clues, and also for very important inferences which are going to be available from the Chandrayaan.
So you were constantly looking at your watch. That 15 minutes of terror was playing on your mind.
No, I think that's because, unlike friends like you, I had been conscious about the timeline, so I knew what would happen at 15 minutes, what would happen, and at what time it will be at 15 kilometers. So that's a very critical time, from 30 kilometers downwards. And at 15, because that is a time, then we lose it. It's like, you leave the steering and let the vehicle move on its own. So the spaceship was taking all the decisions on its own. The cameras and sensors trying to locate the precise position where they have to land in the radius of 4 kilometers, and God forbid if it doesn't happen after a reasonable amount of time, because then the signal is go, no go. So one has to be guarded against not listening to no-go. So that timeline consciousness, I think, was
But
really
you were also confident that things will go off so smoothly.
Absolutely, because so much of labor, toil has gone. We also were very conscious of some of the inadequacies of the past. The design was different.
That was the